Well, I'm coming to you today because of just something that I feel in my heart after all of this with America, with everything that's on social media, with all the babies being killed and just all the craziness that's out there. I've just been, struggling with it, like I'm sure a lot of people are. And I just woke up early this morning and all of this came to my mind, and it was just my address to the nation. The president may not be able to make his State of the Union address, but this is my address to the nation. And yes, I'm not anybody. I'm not a president. I'm not, anybody that special, but I feel like just putting this out there, and that's, what free speech is all about. And I don't know, I just would hope that this would touch somebody, and I'm going to try to do it without crying because I love America with all my heart. Always have, always will, and I love the people of America. I don't care what race you are. I don't care where you come from, your background. I just love the people of America, and I love what we stand for, or what we stood for. And so this is something that I just want to share, and you can keep scrolling. You can turn me off. You can defriend me. This is just something from my heart. So, we the people of the United States of America, born into or adopted. This is a call to action and to take our stand, to walk across the lines in the sand that keep moving, to take back our America, to take back our morals and our beliefs, to stand firm and not give any more ground to the darkness that has been slowly creeping across and eating up our light, our beautiful beacon of light. We stand for what has been taken and those who have been lost. We stand for the goodness and the solidarity that America has always represented. We stand for our rights and our morals that have slowly been eradicated and eroded. We stand for our constitutional values that America was founded on, and we stand for the Bible that this country was built upon. Stand with me to no longer give ground to those who secretly seek to destroy this great nation, who constantly stir up strife in order to cause division among our people solely for their selfish gain. We can no longer let the darkness dictate who we are and how we will live our lives. At the core of the Americans is our love for our country, our people, and what we stand for. But that is slowly being snuffed out by a disease that is killing the love and the respect we once valued so highly. Where we once stood for truth, now the truth can't be found. Where we once judged things by our moral code, now anything goes. We once embraced justice, and now justice can't be found. We once embraced laws, and now they have been eroded. We once believed in the value of human life, and now there are senseless killings every day. Our children have become desensitized to death and have embraced the dark teachings. No longer are we able to have a difference of opinion or a good, honest debate. The voice of the darkness screams louder and doesn't want debate, only their own opinion. We have allowed the foundation and the very light of America to be removed from every institution which has contributed to the cracks and the erosion. We have kept silent for too long, and by being silent have given consent to those things we knew were not right. In the name of freedom, we have stood back and allowed the dark souls to move into our most prestigious places and set up camp. We've allowed those dark souls to use their dark tools to become a member of our great nation. It's those dark souls that breathe hatred and division that will slowly take our country down in the name of free speech and inclusiveness. We have allowed the darkness to steal the very identity of our people. We are no longer considered humans, but things, expendable, worthless, and without value. We are no longer allowed to claim gender, but are being forced to accept that people are no longer people, but are considered things. It's shims and shears. In the past, we have stood by and watched this take place without standing flat-footed and saying no. Today is the call to action. Today is the day we take back our country. It won't happen by stooping to the level of the darkness and creating violence, hatred, and division, but by raising to the level of our highest light. By saying no to the things that cause division, by saying no to the things that do not conform to our nation as it was built, by voting for those who are fighting for us, not against us, by standing with our neighbors, in a common core belief that America can be great again, regardless of skin color or socioeconomic background. By agreeing to come up with solutions that fix problems instead of making them worse. By having a peaceful dialogue about how to dispel what the media says we believe and telling each other what we actually believe. By humbly saying we have been wrong in our past, but willing to learn from and for our future. By holding hands with each other and claiming our oneness as Americans. We can get our values back. We can achieve human worth again, and we can begin to see the strength return in our beacon of light. Let's stand together and lock arms and fight back against this darkness that threatens to take away the power of the American people. Let's stop the petty fighting among ourselves and come together to save America. Let's show our children and our grandchildren what that looks like, what it looks like to come together and fight our enemies. The strength that lies in each of us that becomes multiplied when we link that strength together. As a unit, we are unstoppable. That's what the darkness knows. I pray that we, the people who truly love this country and want to see it rise again and be the light that we once were, will stand with me in taking back our country from those who would only destroy it. We must be strong. We must be willing to go against those louder voices. We must be willing to make others angry for the sake of their own inheritance. We must show them what a great country is supposed to look like. One where competition is good. One where people are rewarded for doing good instead of bad. One where working is paramount to the American dream. Where dignity is important to who we are and how we live. And why it's so important that we love each other and help each other. Our identity is the foundation of our creation, and God is the center of all we are. It's now or never. Today we barely recognize America, and tomorrow it could be gone. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution of the United States of America. That's our preamble. We've gotten so far away from it that it's just sad and it's unrecognizable. So help me save our America. Let's put down our arms. Let's put down our words. Let's put off our hatred and let's come together and love each other for the good of America. I don't want to end up like Venezuela. I don't want to end up like these third world countries that I visit. It's not good. But we will get there if we don't come together for the common good. If we don't stop and start talking to each other. If the media doesn't stop pitting us against each other and telling us one thing on each cable network. What happened to facts? What happened to our media? They used to be so respected and now they're not. Listen, we have to come together for the common good. We have to do this for ourselves, for our children, and for America. Thank you.